What is the effect of the sequester on Maplewood, if at all, now or in the near future?
There is on the town government, there is minimal.
What's minimal?
I don't believe there's any grant that we have that would be in jeopardy with the town budget. The things that might come online, which would be probably more in the next year cycle, would be things like community development block grant that we get through the county.
But that wouldn't be till next year, right?
It could be. You know, I'm not, because the county and the feds have a different fiscal year, so I'm not sure exactly. We just got a grant. I'm not sure if that was last year's federal money or this year's federal money. So, but it's not. There's nothing imminent. Like, we don't have any safe streets or fire grants that are in jeopardy or anything like that. The school might be affected. So that would be, there's the special education money that could be impacted.
But you know when that might hit? I mean, certain things are cut today, certain things are cut in a month.
That could be beyond this, you know, for June, and may pick up in September. That'll be what happens. I don't know. Again, that's a fiscal year issue. And then the only other thing is that people. You know, if folks are losing college aid.
Right, but that's not something that the town government deals with. But obviously people who live here are affected, and that is not something that's good either.
Correct. And then, you know, to the degree that maybe transit is affected, those kinds of things. But there's nothing that I see or we have heard definitively from the government, the federal government, that says we're going to lose. So, on the town level.
Okay. So. Oh, can I ask one other quick thing?
It's just 3, Joe.
I know. That's why you're my favorite mayor.
At the time, yes.
No. I always say good things about you.
You're my favorite current mayor, yes.
No, I always say supportive things about the whole committee, and they deserve it. The Women's Club. Tell me why that's a good buy, because I don't think people are getting the right message. Why paying $1 million is good for the Women's Club, for the township.
1.2 acres in downtown Maplewood for $1 million is a great bargain. We are about to undertake a major restructuring of the post office building, which is going to impact parking around there. If we do not have that, in every scenario that we've put forth so far, that we've looked at, we've gotten recommendations from Columbia University students that we've been working with. Every scenario requires some parking structure somewhere.
So the Maplewood Village is going to expand.
Well, certainly the post office building.
Sure.
The post office building is going to come down. It's going to be flat.
Right.
And a new building is going to be built. Kings is going to go from about an 8,000 square foot building to somewhere around 14,000.
Kings was going to go
across the street.
Right. That's almost done, or that's a done deal? Well, I know you had talked about it.
We talked with them again last week.
Oh, okay.
And you know, they definitely want to do it. Everything's aligned between their interest and our interest. So that's going to be a building that is somewhere around 15,000 square feet, maybe more, and it's going to impact the amount of parking that we have there right now. If we don't find other parking, we're going to be constrained on what we can plan for that area. With the acquisition of the Women's Club, it gives us many more options of to what we can do at the post office site. Additionally, by picking up the land at the Women's Club, we can merge our existing lot, the Highland lot, with the Women's Club.
I've heard that talk, yeah.
It becomes another means to look for parking, another circulation route. Right now, all of our parkings are sort of like dead end, except for Rickleton. You come in one and go out the other. Everything else is dead end. You got to come in. This now you'd be able to connect Highland with Inwood, or Woodland rather. You'd be able to find parking. We're looking maybe potentially putting a parking deck there at some point. As far as the building, that remains to be seen whether we can keep it up, whether we can keep all of it up, part of it up. And we're talking until Tuesday night when we take some votes. We haven't really engaged in any discussion, serious discussion with partners, but we've gotten a lot of feelers out from partners that might want to use the building, rent the building, locate there, and things like that. So we think that there may be partners that could help us keep the building up. But the most important thing is that this is land that is tax exempt right now, essentially. So we're not taking it off the tax rolls. We're able to secure this land for parking, one thing that's desperately needed as we think about the changes that are going to occur with the post office site.
Okay.